One mistake here could end the hunt before it truly begins.
Speed alone is useless without perfect timing and flawless control. One precise opening is all the hunter needs to seize control. Experience and patience prove stronger than venom in this encounter. This victory is only the beginning of a far greater story today. Dawn quietly reveals a landscape where every new day begins with survival. Every movement across the desert may reveal danger or the next opportunity. Sharp vision allows this hunter to notice even the slightest hidden movement. The morning patrol begins with careful steps and constant attention to detail. Another ordinary morning quietly leads toward an extraordinary encounter ahead. Every careful step quietly expands the hunter's understanding of its territory. Silence often reveals more than movement across the waking desert floor. The desert records every traveler for those able to read its hidden signs. Experience teaches the hunter where patience is most often rewarded today. Somewhere beyond the rocks, another hunter waits without being noticed yet. Instinct notices clues that even experienced eyes often completely overlook. Fresh tracks quietly reveal a story written across the desert before sunrise. Patience often becomes the greatest advantage before danger finally appears. The smallest movement may reveal the desert's most dangerous hidden hunter. At last, both hunter and prey know they are no longer alone together. Every careful step narrows the distance between caution and confrontation. The hidden defender quietly measures every movement of the approaching hunter.
Neither predator rushes, because patience often decides the final outcome.
Success depends on reading the opponent before making the first move. Both animals are ready, yet neither can afford a single careless mistake. The first strike comes without warning, testing every instinct the hunter possesses. Perfect timing matters more than speed when venom is only centimeters away. Both opponents recover instantly, knowing the encounter has only just begun. Each careful circle forces the defender to spend precious energy and attention.
The first attack has failed, but neither predator can afford to relax now. Each careful circle quietly drains the defender's energy without risking attack. Sometimes the smallest movement forces the greatest defensive response. Remaining ready for every threat slowly becomes exhausting, even for predators. Sometimes doing nothing forces an opponent to waste valuable energy.
The duel slowly changes as patience begins to outweigh raw defensive power.
Confidence grows only after patience reveals the smallest weakness. Even powerful defenses begin to fade when repeated without rest.
Position becomes more valuable than speed as the duel continues. Fatigue quietly appears long before either predator admits defeat. The balance has shifted, but the most dangerous moment is still ahead. The smallest change in position quietly transforms the balance of the duel. Precision replaces strength as experience begins to shape every decision. Every missed strike leaves the defender slightly more vulnerable than before. One missed opportunity quietly becomes another advantage for the patient hunter. The hunter now controls the rhythm, but victory still demands perfect timing.
Every precise strike is measured to avoid danger while creating opportunity.
Every defensive turn demands more effort than the one before.
Superior positioning quietly becomes the greatest weapon in the encounter.
The defender still fights fiercely, but precision is beginning to fade. Patience has shifted the balance, yet the greatest risk still remains. Fatigue finally creates the opening that patience has been waiting for. One perfectly timed movement changes the rhythm of the entire encounter. The defender refuses to surrender, despite growing exhaustion. Experience teaches the hunter exactly when not to rush. Control now belongs to the hunter, but the final challenge still lies ahead. Patience rewards the hunter long before the final strike arrives. Perfect timing achieves what repeated strength never could. Even dangerous predators cannot escape the cost of exhaustion. Control belongs to the hunter who wastes the least energy. One final decision will determine which survivor leaves the desert. The final defense arrives with courage, but no longer with strength. Perfect timing succeeds where relentless power cannot. The balance changes quietly as endurance finally reaches its limit. Experience teaches the hunter when caution is still necessary. Only after certainty does the hunter finally lower its guard. Experience teaches every hunter to trust certainty before reward. The reward is earned only after every risk has truly ended. A successful hunt never ends the need for awareness. Even while feeding, survival depends on never losing awareness. On the desert floor, survival is never victory, only another beginning.